Good morning, you guys. On today's episode, my buddy Vince, his Jeep back here called Darkside, we're going to put on a new front bumper. He wants to go more of a stubby bumper. So he's going to take this one off and install a new one.
Hey, this is Vince, hanging out with Adam at East County Overlanders here. He wants to show how the bumper install is going to go. I got this bumper off Amazon. I wanted a more of a stubbier front bumper look. And this is the first initial unboxing. I did already crack up the case here. So here's what we're going to be looking at here.
Looks like it comes with a light. Is that part of the package, or did you have to pay extra for that?
No, this actually came with it. This is about $400 on Amazon. I wanted a more of a modern look without the rounded look, so I got this one came with a front light bar. You got a couple shackles for the front with all your hardware. Neatly packaged up here. Fairly decent set of instructions. It isn't broken up in too much Chinese, but still good.
Well, we're going to take this out of the plastic and see how this goes. We'll let you know how the
First thing we're going to do is decide and figure out how to disconnect this thing. So we look like we got about 4 bolts to unbolt here. We're going to try to salvage the electrical connections on the fogs and as well as these aftermarket lights I put on here. And once we get that, we'll see if we can put everything plug and play and put this new one back on.
All right, let's do this. Let's hold it up, see how it looks from the old one. Oh, I see, yeah. You're gonna have a better approach angle. Looks more aggressive. And it's got room for a winch back there as well. Awesome. So underneath here are the 4 different bolts. You can see one's already taken off. This is on the inside. There's 2 on the other side of the frame. Now taking this one off. Did disconnect the lights that are in the front, and the lights up here can be replaced into the new bumper.
So now we got everything disconnected. We got the 8 bolts that hold this thing together disconnected. We have the electrical connections disconnected, and now we gotta put some, oh, Adam didn't do his job and didn't disconnect everything.
Pro tip, disconnect everything. So here is with the bumper off. 4 bolts came off right here on this side and on this side. Disconnected the lights. He will be putting those lights back in to the new bumper. So for the winch plate, there was some drilling required right here on the frame. Had to drill that out a little bit bigger to put the winch plate on. And here's one more pro tip. What's the pro tip, Vince?
Put the freaking lights on first.
So as you can tell, we did not. So put your fog lights in first. Anyway, we are do-it-yourselfers. There's the old bumper. As you can see, the new bumper has just gotten on there. Pretty easy install. Biggest issue back here was the winch plate back here, putting the bolts. That was probably our biggest hang up. Figured out how to do it. Got the 2 bolts down here, one for the winch plate, one for the actual bumper. Same on this side, and on the other side of the frame, 2 bolts to mount this on. Very sturdy, looks clean. Really gives him a great approach angle with his front tires.
Well, here we are, finally made it. Only took about an hour. A few busted knuckles. Instructions weren't as good as advertised, but modifications and some mechanical know-how and a few choice words, and we made it happen.
And there it is, the finished product. Looks good from a distance. It's got the approach angle. Nice.